of Strahd Daybreak, a game that lives up to its advertisement every week. All right. So this week's Factspiration question is blocked by. There we go. Move that out of the way. So we are running all of our mods and all of our Dungeons and Dragons up to date. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's just more of the same. So whatever you had last week, it's more of the same. I have since last week figured out how to fix broken things. So we can at least fix them as we encounter them during the game. All right. Would you? This is weird stuff. Would you instead take a pill a day for nutrients to feel full, but never eat anything again? Or eat anything you want, whenever you want, but never really feel full? One or the other. Saw movie style. There's no third choice. All right. So while you think about that, does anybody want to get a recap inspiration for summing up what happened last week? Damn, Trichomenes. Take up the whole goddamn screen.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm just big boned.
Yeah, big boned. That's pretty good. All right, cool. Eastmark. All right, going once, going twice. All right, Trichomenes. What happened last week? It was last week, right? It's only been a week.
Yeah, it's been a week.
Jeez, okay.
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
Last time on Daybreak, we continued our confrontation with the undead spirits and nightshades that have been thrown against us, trying to do the last of the 3 Bane rituals. Skeletal warriors also joined the fray, and it was, well, it was a thing. Though I kind of took my distance and just observed for most of it, throwing a couple of breath weapons here and there. But the party was able to survive, and the body of Tiernan, more importantly, was still intact. Though the skeletal warriors definitely tried to chop him to bits. Speaking of Tiernan Beckett, back in the spirit realm, he was continuing his own fight against the wolves that were sent against the Gavani, not refugees, just Gavani. All of their, well, they weren't exactly warriors. All of their people fell, and it was just the children and the leader, Shuka, and Tiernan left standing. Unfortunately, one of the children was eaten by the large wolf. But in the end, Tiernan, through perseverance and many stacks of exhaustion, was able to persevere and came out victorious. Shuka was appreciative of his efforts and handed him a rune stone and said that he needed to, well, she was going to lead the children away, and the raven, the white-tipped raven that was leading Tiernan, beckoned him to follow towards 2 trees that connected at their peaks. When he tried to pass through, didn't exactly go well the first time. The second time, he was successful, and it put him through the mist and into a camp. When he was able to make his way under one of the tents, he saw the remaining Kavani people that were of Shuka, who were still captive. He was able to free them, and listening out, he heard that this seemed to be the camp of Bloodlord Kavan. With a little bit of stealth, he was able to lead the captives out of the camp, avoiding their patrols and one of their golems that was wandering around. In return for his help, They also handed him a rune stone and told him to continue proceeding while they tried to regroup with Shuka. Back on the material plane, the rest of the party had a brief respite before the winds of the storm picked up, some of it mixed in with unnatural howls. And that's where he left off.
All right. Go ahead and take some inspiration. No, not inspiration. Take a recap inspiration. All right. If anybody would like to answer the question about food, an off question, go ahead and roll a d20. If you see a food question, Orpheus wrote it. Go ahead and roll a d20 into chat. Got quite a few. Nice. Throw some good stuff on the map so you guys feel like, there's some good stuff that happened.
Oh, shit.
Right.
I just looked at Tiernan token.
Did he start an inner circle?
Oh my god! No, I think that's Daniel's circle, overlapping.
Okay.
When two bros have been together a long time and their orbs start rubbing together, no homo, that kind of thing. That's what's happening right here. So it's lovely. It's lovely.
Their cycles match up.
Sometimes
very Spartan, you know what I'm saying? The manliest men in history. Very Spartan over here. So rubbing their orbs together.
Diagram.
Yeah.
Making a Venn diagram. That's where friendship is formed.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh man. I love that. All right. We got a 14 from Trachamedes for a double feature. Anyone want to knock
that?
Oh, you didn't roll that? Sorry, a 13 for Daniel. Okay. Wait. Okay. I saw that there. Okay. Oh, wait. 13. Oh, we got a tie. All right.
My browser crashed. I had to reload.
Oh, man. He came in right the last second. All right. I need a rollies between Daniel and Tiernan.
Oh,
wow. Auspicious. 18 from Tiernan. All right. Tiernan Beckett, what's your food situation? Eat anything you want, whenever you want. Magically, the food just appears. You get to taste it, but you're never full. Or Jetsons. Just take a pill in the morning and you're good to go.
half the pill so that you get both downsides.
Damn.
No, I think the pill so that you never have to worry about being hungry.
Nice. Having actually lived this Factspiration question, I would actually pick the first one, because when I was hardcore into keto, I was at a point where I would drink one liquid meal a day, and that was the only food I would get, and it felt incredible. But at the same time, like, the part of my soul that was a former chef and baker and grew up in Italy would cry a lot, because food's incredible. It's one of the few pleasures in life. But man, it was pretty sweet only drinking like one thing a day and just being like locked in. It was crazy. All right, you may ask the same question of any NPC or any willing PC.
Ooh. All right. Daniel.
Are you willing to answer, Daniel? This is actually a time when you don't have to tell everyone this is happening, because you're such a good rogue that I don't think anyone would have seen you do this if you were trying to hide it. But as a skeleton, your only source of nutrients is eating bones. So, yeah, and you don't have a tongue anymore and all that. You're kind of locked into the first answer anyways. So I don't know if that would affect your answer, but are you willing to answer?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he does kind of have that Pirates of the Caribbean thing going.
Right.
And he does remember, Krezzik does make that amazing blooming onion.
Yeah.
And he misses it so much, but ever since he lost, everything but his bones, I mean, he doesn't feel much of anything. And like, he'd rather just feel that fullness, that satisfaction, just for a moment. It's like, someone who gave up smoking and just, 10 years later suddenly hits him, like, how bad one sound just like really good right now.
Damn. Yeah, man.
He popped that pill.
Okay. Ooh. All right, the fullness bill. This question brought to you by Ozempic. All right. Damn. Let's get into it. We left off in the middle of some traveling through the past memories of the lands of Barovia and the lands that it was before Barovia, etc., etc. So let's see. I'll go ahead and grab some music. Also, hope everybody had a great week. I know, yeah, the holidays are coming up. We're, what are we? 30-day count, right? From now, 30 days from now is Christmas Eve. Just throwing a little stress out there. You know, this game's about stressing you guys out. So if you weren't stressed enough about killing Strahd, you only have 30 days till Christmas. So,
I only worry
right.
when you start throwing a timer up.
You want a Christmas timer in game, or do you want a timer
No,
in game?
I'm saying.
Quest timer for Christmas.
All right. Well, you have 58 hours. So here, I'll throw one in there for you. Hold on. Since you request this, no, I mean I want to be there for you.
I remember Red Hand. I don't need another timer.
I want to be there for you in your time of need. Let's see. Text. 58 hours remain. It's like 24. No pooping. Okay. No pooping for the next 58 hours. So, let's see. Do 150. Make them words real big. Wham. All right.
Oh, I wanted to. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's fine. What do you got?
There was a brief pause in between the fight and whatever is about to happen. Was it 10 minutes worth for us to get a short rest in?
It was enough time, yeah, for you guys to get a short rest in. Just in case something else, happens.
Right.
You don't have to do it, but there will be some time there. All right, maybe we'll make it ghostly. Ooh, that just hurts my eyeballs. We'll leave it. All right. Okay. So we will resume with you guys are resting, and then Mountain Fane. You had passed through the portal and saved those people, right? And then that's where we left off. Was you leaving the people behind? They pointed you ahead.
Yes.
Okay, great. I totes was listening to the recap, but also prepping stuff at the same time. So probably not listening as good as I should have. All right. Let's see. That would bring you to Mountain Fane. Right. Blah, blah, blah. Man, this one's such a chonk boy compared to the others. All right. You did the druids. You got past the golem. All right. Visions of autumn. All right. So back in the real world, the wind turns cold, picks up speed, howling like a banshee as it cuts across the peak. The dead grass atop the hilltop whips and swirls, driven into a frenzied dance as the gale comes to a crescendo, and the dark clouds above begin to spiral and roil. That's never good for clouds. You don't want clouds to roil. You can see, looking up at the clouds, real world people, that they are ever so many souls and shadows. They are not clouds at all, but the concentrated mass of dead spirits claimed by these lands, who now howl and scream above you. I would need everybody back at Yester Hill to give me wisdom saving throws or charisma saving throws.
said wisdom or charisma?
Wisdom or charisma, yeah. This is to maintain your sense of self in the presence of such tremendous darkness. Oof. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. Trachomedes, you crush it. You're fine. You've delivered such horrors before, and such horrors will not be delivered upon you. Shane Masters, you dig deep and hold on to the parts of you that want to be better than you were, better than you are, better than your father, better than your mistakes. Eastmark, you cannot help but feel that sort of terror creeping in to your very being. You gain an exhaustion, but it is a stress-based exhaustion, so it would ignore any immunities to exhaustion that you might have. Daniel, you failed so piteously that not only do you gain an exhaustion that is stress-based, so ignoring your normal immunities, but you give Zrinhala an opportunity that it has been waiting for to try and seize control yet again here in this evil storm. So yet again, I ask for you to make a wisdom or charisma saving throw to maintain control of Daniel. Oof. Okay.
Expiration, that shit.
You gonna re-roll?
We have
I got
Fanspo's.
I got a couple recap spells left.
Okay.
Yeah, let me toss one out there.
All right.
Oh, I'm down to 1. I had 16.
Well, don't worry.
Start.
I mean, you only get to use one per roll, so I mean,
Yeah.
you save that one for a rainy day.
Mm-hmm. It is a rainy day.
Well, you could recapspiration and fanspiration to get advantage rain, but
Okay.
All
All right. As you make the roll again, you understand that you're going off of Zrinhala's spell DC. I don't believe an 18 is gonna make it. It's pretty close though.
All right. Before I declare anything else, does this count as in combat or out of combat?
Oh no, this is out of combat right now. This is like while you guys are, having that 10 minutes to rest, this is building.
Okay, but before I say anything,
punch Daniel real quick.
Okay, knowing full well I gotta roll 2 and take both. Daniel will succeed at a cost.
Holy shit. Okay. Here is your 2 out of combat to take the worst one. I would say your maximum hit points being reduced by 25 is definitely the worst one of those 2. All right, so your max HP is what, 94?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 94 divided by 4. So your max HP goes down by 23.
All right.
So it's that little blue 0 next to that gorgeous green health bar, I think. All right. While you guys are there dealing with that, the ritualist, the seeker, the traveler, continues to explore the history of the forest folk. You know in your heart they are called. These are not Kavani, but the people that came before them. All right. So, following the instructions of the people you saved from Kavan's men, you emerge into a gray, fog-choked battlefield. The earth is gray ash, and the air is thick with the stench of copper and rot. The ground is littered with bodies, most wearing leathers and hides, but some wearing chainmail and steel plate with horned devil helms. You can see shattered ruins sinking into the mire, and you hear the flap of wings as the raven settles atop a pile of corpses. Its dark eyes are mournful. From nearby, beyond the edge of a trench gouged from the earth, you hear the sound of a young child sobbing. In the distance, through the mist, you hear the sound of clinking chainmail and the metallic screech of blades against scabbards. A man's voice echoes through the fog. Did you hear that? Uh, a woman's voice answers, hard and cruel. Sounds like we've got a survivor. But maybe this backwater valley has more of those forest dwellers than we thought. Another voice. Word is, King Dostran's giving 2 silver pieces for each head he can stick on a pike. Spread out, lads. See if you can find it. He's met by a chorus of harsh, drunken laughter, and the sound of more than a dozen sets of metal boots clinking across the wasteland. So, let me take you over to this map. See. It's loaded nice and slow. Nice and slow. Good stuff. Alright. Boy, howdy, is it? Alright, hold on. Ah, there it is. So I guess we'll put you... Where is it? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Put you here, coming out of the woods. Okay. Grab camera bat. Camera bat, all players, my bad. Alright. And so, Tiernan, with your Peter tingle, you hear just an ass load of dudes. Just an ass load of dudes. Kind of over here. Looking through the corpses, through the mist, through the fog, trying to find that crying girl. But you identify the crying girl as being over here. Actually, she's supposed to be in a trench, so we'll put her over here, in this sort of dugout, flooded area. She is clutching the body of a dead forest folk woman. She is stained with blood and mud, and is just shaking the large muscled woman whose head lolls lifelessly, whose eyes stare at nothing. She is getting more and more hysterical, and soon will draw the attention of the soldiers. What do you do?
I'm gonna head over towards the little girl.
Okay.
When I get to about here, I'm gonna make sure to go like very slowly and
Okay.
arms spread out to the side.
All right. The girl lets out a choking sob. You are not being particularly stealthy, but she does stop crying and look at you, her eyes filled with terror. She clutches the woman to her, and you see that the woman has died to a gut wound. So just a terrible, drawn-out way to die, assuming it didn't kill her outright. She looks up at you, and it looks like she is either going to scream, run, or just begin to sob again.
I'm here to protect you. There's men coming from the other direction, and we need to make sure they don't find you.
She looks around, and for the first time, she kind of hears their cruel laughter, the clanking of their armor. She looks down at the woman, and she looks up at you, and she sort of, with what strength she has, offers the body to you, as if you could do something about this.
I will grab it and sort of pull it over towards me. This over here, is this like...
That looks like an old well.
Okay. And then is that it looks like there's something in it? Like, is that something that
Oh, the well was
you'd be
boarded
able
up,
to...
but it has some of the planks have fallen away.
Okay.
Yeah, this is apparently like an old village or something that has been.
And then this is just like a collapsed wall.
Mm-hmm.
Go over there. Go over there behind that wall. I'll make sure they don't find you.
She looks at you. She looks at her mother, and you know that she's going to need some sort of motivation, be it stern intimidation, gentle persuasion, or a kind lie. You know, things that you're really good at.
Yeah.
With your 8 stacks of exhaustion or wherever you're at.
I'm at 6 exhaustion, but also a misfortune. Okay. Deception, -9. Alright. All of the others, also -9. We'll go with a gentle persuasion then. My passive persuasion right now is 1, so...
Okay.
Amazing.
Yikes. Incredible. Okay. You take it?
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna succeed this anyway.
Okay. All right. So she you try to talk to her, but you just are so haggard and so defeated and just so worn thin that your words just come out as sort of a desperate croak, as sort of a defeated whisper. And she shakes her head and she clutches the woman, refusing to move. And she lets out a long, baleful cry. She does. You hear from the group of soldiers, oh, I think I heard something. You two, come with me. And you hear the clanking of metal. As they approach, one of the men says, these lands are very fertile. I understand why the king has taken an interest in them. And then the female voice says, yes, whatever King Dostran the Hellborn wants, he takes. There is no finer conqueror. And then another of the voices says, well, what of the Blood Lord? And then you hear sort of like a hard smack of like maybe a gauntleted fist into a helmet, and then the female voice says, do you question His Majesty's power? The Blood Lord is nothing but a bandit. He and his kin will be wiped out, just as these filthy natives. Now come. There's 10 gold waiting for us. Alright, the girl sobs, intensifying because of your terrible persuasion check, and you hear them approaching.
Alright.
I suppose that this... Oh, so you climb up the wall here to...
Up onto this. Yep.
Alright, as you present yourself, they stop, and the woman looks over at you and says, who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Tiernan Beckett. I'm seeking. None of this means anything to you.
Ah, you are a looter. Where do your alliances lie? You speak our language, but strangely. And you realize that they are speaking a different language than the forest folk. But because of the nature of these sorts of things, you understand it.
These armored ones are speaking the same language that I'm used to being sort of swirly misted into understanding. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say my loyalties are to the land, and then I sigh, knowing that means they're gonna attack me.
Okay. Yeah. The woman lets out a cruel laugh and says, I see. So, another savage. I don't think you cry like a little girl. So after we're done with you, we'll find the other. And they're gonna roll into initiative. All right. Let's see. We'll do a quick fate. You get an interrupt point at the start of the fight. We begin. Vengeful Guard is up first. All right. Vengeful Guard is going to have their light crossbow. They're going to move to here and then take aim and fire said light crossbow at you. Let's see if it does anything. Oh.
Yep.
All right, so they missed on their shot. These are just regular rank and file dudes. Passes to the next one. Restless Guard. Let's see. They're gonna move to here, a little bit closer, and they will also take a shot. All right. Unless you have a way to mitigate.
Yeah, I will use a reaction to do one of my dance around fancy moves, and avoid that.
All right. Still not having done any damage, they will pass to their leader. Let's see. She has the bulk and bearing of a powerful knight, and here in this dream, this memory, she reminds you very much of the revenants you have faced throughout your journeys. Her greatsword drags through the muck and filth as she approaches you, slowly but purposefully. All right. As she approaches, she's going to use her leadership ability to give her subordinates and herself the benefits of the bless spell. All right, and then she will pass to you.
All right. No, this stupid click on things makes it automatically post. Anyway, I am going to start with her, I guess. So, warily sigh, pull out. Well, I mean, my weapons would have been out already, but because I knew I was going to have to fight them if I climbed up onto this thing. And I will start throwing stuff at her.
Okay.
All right, 19.
Let's see. 19 is gonna hit.
Or 18.
18 will hit.
Okay. Amazing.
Yikes. Okay. So let's see. 18's gonna hit for 8. That's a natty 1 with some consequences or complications. Your speed is 0 till the end of your next turn.
Easy. I don't have to move to fight anyway.
Nice. All right, what else you got in the tank?
Oh, assuming a 16's gonna miss.
It's not gonna hit, yeah. She's
All
got
right.
that armor on.
That's me then. Just the 2 attacks that hit, then the 2 8s.
All right, and then they take the other 8. You can pass to the girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to, but I will.
All right. The girl saw you climb up on the wall. Saw a crossbow kind of fly overhead. She is frightened. And then she is going to stay right where she is, clinging to her dead mother, waiting for something to, I don't know, to change, I guess. Back in the real world, question mark. Let's see. At Yesterhill. All right. The sky continues to darken. The swirling clouds that are in fact hideous shadows and damned souls begin to descend upon the party. Those of you in the circle, you can feel the weight of this darkness kind of pressing down on the magic that is emanating from Tiernan. You also see that Tiernan seems to be in, I don't know, he seems to be having another violent interaction in his dream state. His body is kind of tense, twitching and sort of moving, doing things somewhere else that the body sort of hints at here. All right. Let's see. How do we make this scene a little bit darker? Got the darkness level up. I think the fire is what's keeping it dark. It's all good. Okay. So descending from the sky above are all manner of shadowy demons. So let me get those out for you. Right. And then go ahead and roll you guys in to a fresh initiative. We'll, I guess, delete people as they come up that we don't actually need because I forgot to get rid of all the fucking skeletons. I love it. Hold on. We'll start over. Let's see. So there's a tag in this other game that I play where you put it on a miniature and then that miniature cannot be included in initiative rolls. So you can just grab like the whole scene and then like roll into initiative. It's pretty sick.
We're still in the scene with Tiernan.
Okay, I'll bring you guys over. Thank you. There we go. And scene shrine. All right. Yes, you see these creatures begin floating down from the clouds above. Their eyes glowing with a malicious and mouths glowing with a malicious light. Their bodies seem to be sort of broken, emaciated things, but from their skulls and hips and ear areas, you see black raven-like wings that sort of gingerly carry them aloft. They seem delicate and terrible. Behind them, you hear the intensity of the banshee howls. So, let me get you guys set up here. Shane, you're going to have a free interrupt for this fight. Tiernan doesn't need to be an initiative because he is an object, essentially. And here we go. Alright, Insecure Shadow Demon is up first. Doesn't really appreciate the call out there, but that's fine. Alright. Insecure Shadow Demon. Where are you at, little buddy? There's so many of you.
Oh, he's the one right to the south of Shane.
Oh, thank you. It's not giving me his ring for some reason. Alright, so Shane, as these creatures are drifting down from on high, let's see. They kind of pick up speed and then they plummet down. This one is at a height of 30 above you. Or no, sorry, you're at 25, so it's a height of 30, so it's next to you. As it comes down, let's see, does it do anything special? No, it's just going to claw at you. Right, D&D? You're gonna claw at him? D&D's like, I don't know, homie, maybe not. Hold on a sec. Let's see, Shadow Demon. Unlock editing. Unlock editing. Unlock more editing. Go to activities. Make it an attack.
Take a short
Make
rest,
sure it's
Shane.
doing damage. Alright. And... oh, that's fun. They gave their claw attack limited use when they converted it over. Because, you know, one claw a day is kind of a lot.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to overdo it. See? So there's that. There's that.
Did you take a short rest, Gibby?
Did you? During the 10 minutes?
Did you
This
not
is your
have
last
hit dice?
chance before...
Yeah, I guess I would have,
You
which would have put me at 2 short rests, so that would have been my last one for the day.
Okay. And remember, when you complete a short rest, you do get refunded hit dice equal to your level divided by 4.
Okay. All right, short rest. That's the fork and knife.
Okay. All right. See, second short rest debuff. All right. Let's see if this critter can attack you now. There we go.
And we get. I'm so sorry. How many do we get back? You said after it.
Your level divided by 4.
Thank you.
Oh, look.
What do you add hit die back on this character sheet?
Why is the claw at -5? Hold on.
On the upper
Stop.
left, there's a wrench. If you hit it, so it's to the right, and then it'll bring up all the options.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Some of these monsters got completely butchered, like absolutely decimated coming into the new D&D. It's kind of nuts. Let's see. Alright, I think we should be good now. Still don't know why it wants it to have limited attacks. That seems kind of bonkers to me, but...
Yeah, so I will, assuming it may have multiple attacks, but at least the first one would have hit. So I will...
well, that first one was a nat 20, so there's...
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay.
Unless there's a way to mitigate that, yeah. Also, for your future mathing, it's supposed to be +3 there instead of -5, so it actually would have had a higher roll than it got, but that one was a nat 20. Alright, so here we go. Damage. Let's see. Reverse the -5 into a +8. There we go. Hit critical hit. Oh shit! Why does it do so much damage? Oh my god! Let me check them out. Oh, it's because it's a critical hit. Okay. Yikes! I guess it's a good thing that you short rested because that's a shitload of damage. That is a potpourri, not a potpourri. That is all psychic damage. So, as it reaches out delicately with its claw, this isn't like a swipe. This is more of like reaching into your mind. And so the creature reaches into you, Shane, and begins to caress and pull forth your greatest pains, your greatest fears. In addition to the damage, there may be another effect, and I need you to narrate to everyone what are they playing at that would have caused you 64 points of psychic damage and a nosebleed. And a nosebleed.
Yeah, so I think the Shadow Demon, as it steps forward, it just suddenly like transforms into the shape of his father, and Shane just feels like it's like a 12-year-old boy again, just being yelled at and chastised. And as the claw comes in, it's basically like his father like gut punching him, basically beating him down once more. And Shane just is like crying and apologizing, begging to this demon, which just makes no sense to anybody, but. Yeah, he's just wrecked.
Holy shit. Okay. Shane, you took some damage. You want to steal?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I will do that. And I'm going to oh man, that sucked. I'm gonna use my bonus action to do a dodge roll to kind of get away from this guy.
All right.
And so he'll basically like jump down here and there, and kind of leapfrog down to the ground for 15 feet.
Okay.
So I would be at 10 feet above somehow.
Okay. I'll move you at 10 feet. All right. There you go.
Thank you. Okay. And then let's see. Okay, so that's all that did. All right, so that's his bonus action. And then for action, he's just looking, and I think he's still going to see his father, but he's going to fire on him twice. Let's hope it does something. These are he obviously would have kept his gun loaded with the silver bullet still.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so crit for the first one.
Nice.
And then well, I guess we'll do damage first. Critical hit. 36.
And this is against the fatherly one?
Correct.
Okay.
And these are, I assume these are undead things.
They are, yes, undead.
Okay. All right. So nothing special happens then.
Because you use silver bullets, it might actually suffer a critical effect. Let's see what it is. Foreign body. The attack is over. Also left something behind. Ooh, nice. Okay, so yeah, the bullet is sort of lodged in its shadow.
Nice. Second
nice.
attack.
That's actually super debilitating. Look at that. Anytime you use an action, bonus action, and movement on the same turn, you are incapacitated until the end of your next turn.
Oh, nice. Second attack. 15.
Against this creature, 15 is going to hit.
And how?
Oh, also, when you bloodied the creature, it did have a bloodied activation.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. The bloodied activation for these guys is while bloodied, a shadow demon can cast darkness at will. Okay, but it still has to spend an action to cast it. All right. So keep going. You're good. Oh, wait. Hold on. And you did frailty. So its speed is lowered by 10 because you fucked it up so hard.
I think Shane is, he's not in a good place because I can't take another hit like that. Okay, so that was bonus action. For movement, I think he's going to go the last 10 feet down. You'll have to move me. I think I'm stuck in a wall. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
So that's 10 more feet to get down, and then I have 25 more feet left. What is considered inside the the ring?
You're in it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is going to risk damage inside the ring
Okay.
because he's scared of his father, who that guy clearly is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And his father's taking multiple shots, so he's just out of his gourd, scared, and I think he's going to try to seek protection inside the circle, even though he knows the circle's going to hurt him.
Yeah.
And that's it for me. And I
All
will
right.
pass to Daniel if. Yeah.
As you end your turn in the circle, as a fiend, you will take 5d10 radiant.
Oh, that's just as bad.
So 26 points of radiant damage as you end your turn in the circle.
Floor is locked.
Oh. Yeah. This.
Yeah.
Oh well, it was nice. It was nice playing. All right, Shane is still.
You've made it
still
so
up.
far, though. You've made it so far.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So you control initiative. Who do you want to pass to?
Pass to Daniel.
All right, Daniel, you're up.
All right, Daniel, having failed one save but winning the other, feels that Zinnerhala has, he's able to co-op Daniel but not come out fully. So he's gonna let loose a little bit.
Oh.
And bring out one of the big guns. It's my time now. And yeah, we will. Do out call lightning.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Where is a good call lightning spot where you got a ton of them grouped? That was the thing.
Yeah, I was gonna.
They gotta be within.
Try and...
Yeah, they gotta be within 30 feet of each other to get a good one off. You may want to wait on that one.
Oh, it's call lightning, not chain lightning.
Oh, okay. Call lightning. That makes sense. All right.
Okay.
All right. So you dig deep for Zrinhala's power, and you co-opt Mother Night Storm to serve you instead. Oh hell yeah! All right. For these purposes, we'll just say that it's covering the whole battlefield, so it's all good. All right. So who are you targeting with this first blast?
Oh, the one who went after Mr. Shane.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so it's DC 16 against. Right. Oh, plus I'm co-opting, so another D10, so versus 20.
Nice. All right, let me check if this creature has any resistances to that sort of stuff. Nope, this is a low-end demon, does not have magic resistance. All right, here we go. Dexterity saving throw. It fails, so it will take the 20 points of lightning damage. But you do realize as it is damaged, the creature is immune to lightning damage. And as you hit it, it very slowly, sort of levitation flying, like pivots to look at you.
Zinnerhala growls from somewhere deep inside the skull and flies up 60 feet to 75.
Oh hell yeah!
I can't adjust. I can't adjust that.
I got you. All right. Yeah, it's a setting with levels where it ends up locking everybody's elevation controls. All right, and then.
All right, fair enough. We will pass to Tarachimedes.
All right, Tarachimedes, you're up.
All right. As a bonus action, what type of intelligence check would it be to make on these creatures?
These creatures are demons. So religion would be best, but Arcana could also work.
All right, here comes Arcana. It's public or blind roll?
These would be blind because you could get false information. Okay. So what you know about shadow demons is they are fiends from the Shadowfell, which happens to be where Barovia is currently located. they are often co-opted into the service of more goth-centric demonologists. Sometimes they're forced into service by the most edgy servants of the Raven Queen. And they definitely love serving deities of darkness, shadow, and despair. Their favorite activities include draining the strength from creatures, which is lesser shadows, and that is how they kind of reproduce. Shadow demons are like shadows that have died, but they did such a good job being evil in their first on life that they evolve, Pokemon style, into something greater and more dangerous. They specialize in dealing psychic damage and retain the strengths and weaknesses of a regular shadow, but then they add a little bit more to it. So you may ask me 2 mechanical questions about them.
What are their resistances and what are their vulnerabilities?
Alright, so they're vulnerable to radiant. Their resistances are acid, non-magical, non-silver, physical, fire, necrotic, and thunder. And you've learned from Daniel that they are immune to lightning, so they may have additional immunities. Being undead, likely poison is one of their other immunities.
Okay.
These seem to have been birthed from the storm above, so they may have some abilities related to that. Yeah.
All right. I think we're still in the network, so I'll relay that information to Daniel to relay that to everyone else. And then movement, I'm going to fly up to this one. Star stuff gathers in his mouth, and he's going to do a breath weapon. I measured it, and it is exactly 90 feet from him to the other guy that's supposed to be over
This guy over here?
here. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. I'll drop a saving throw.
And here comes damage. Ooh, low.
Alright. Both, I'm assuming. Taking a sweet time to roll my dice.
160.
One? Only one? Oh, okay. Got it. 58 points of damage. Good
Wow.
God. Yeah. Let's see. So this guy back here just is deleted. Ceases to exist. This guy up front will take half, but then he'll take full, so he takes the 58. Still going.
Yeah.
Tarachamedes, you do know that that you are resistant to psychic damage. So while these creatures will probably ravage your teammates, you should be able to endure.
I'm not concerned about myself. I'll spend the remaining. Hold on, that was 35. We'll place ourselves here so that both of them are within reach of my tail.
Alright, as you move away from that guy, it will lash out at you with its claw. Let's see. Alright. Okay, the 9 is not going to hit. Yeah. Alright.
That's it. This one's still alive, so it can probably steal.
Okay. So let's see. Alright, gets its reaction back. It sees that you are a big, nasty dragon. Going to be pretty hard to hit this big, nasty dragon. But it will try its best. Let's see. Wait. Alright. They have pretty low accuracy, but they do seem to hit like a truck. So as it flies over to
Can confirm.
Yeah, it will try and attack. Here we go.
Would you like to write a review, Shane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would not recommend.
Do not recommend.
All right,
One
yeah, as the
star.
creature floats towards you and reaches out to touch you, it kind of passes through your bones, but is unable to latch on to any painful or fearful memories. All right, it will pass to. That was drunk. It'll pass to Sleepy. All right, Sleepy, right here. There is a East mark down there, but he's inside the circle. That's a lot of radiant damage to take. So it will fly over and then engage in melee, flying DBZ melee with Daniel. All right. It will pass. That was a dash action. It will pass to Eastmark of the Forgotten.
Just a reminder, in case you haven't done so, to heal Zalati if she took a rest.
Oh yeah. All right.
So the floor is lava, so we're gonna move there, and there's nothing to attack. There's Shane over there.
Ooh, the floor would have recovered, like returned to its natural state in the last 10 minutes or so.
From
So
that layer
it was
action?
it was a reset on the layer action.
Okay.
Yeah. Or Shane would have been stuck in quicksand and his body shredded to ribbons, which would have been pretty bad. Right.
I mean, he is somewhat self-destructive.
And then no bonus action. How far away are you, Shane? He'll bolster Shane.
Okay.
Pass to Zalati.
All right. One nice thing about being on the new D&D is that the buttons where we can like sort of click to enable statuses, on my end at least, they seem to be working, which is cool. All right, pass to Zalati. All right, Zalati looks around at yet again more people that need ranged attacks. That she has no good ranged attacks. She sees that there are people. You're standing over Tiernan, so she will stand over Tiernan as well. She doesn't want to rage yet, so she's just going to move and then ready an action to attack anything that does come close? Question mark. She will pass to. All that's left is this creature and the layer action. She'll pass to the
skeleton archers. Are their bows still here?
Yeah, actually, that's a great idea. During the 10 minutes, would she have taken up their bows? I would say yes. Also, anyone else that it was like, damn, maybe I should have had a ranged attack in the last fight. That's not a bad idea. Alright. In that case, sure. She won't hold her action. She will rage again. And then she will take shots. Unfortunately, these are not magical bows, though. But hey, it'll keep her rage going. So she'll fire at this one twice. Normal. Right, and normal. Alright, so it's still going to do some damage, but they'll just be resistant to it. Oof, okay. Hey, every little bit helps, I guess. Okay, she'll pass to this remaining Shadow Demon, who's over here. Sees you guys in the center, unable to get through. Is going to kind of move towards the edge, and it sort of holds its hand, its long, bony hand up, and sort of presses it, and you do see sort of this like crackle of light at the edge, but you do see from like the crackle of light, there's this brief moment where you can actually see the effect of the forbidden spell, this sort of column of light that is emanating from both Tiernan and the monolith in the center of the circle. Anyone with training in religion or arcana, you can make a free check if you'd like. All right, Tarachamedes, you feel that if this assault continues to exacerbate, right, it continues to get like tougher and tougher, and more shit gets thrown at you. Eventually, something as simple as this, ancient forbiddance could be overcome by Mother Knight's hatred. So whatever Tiernan's doing, he needs to hurry the fuck up, because it's going to get real bad.
Oh, we have a way
You
to
also
communicate with them.
you also look up into the sky, and you can see dancing in the clouds there, preparing to join the battle, are some banshees. Banshees are fun because they're one of the few like save or die monsters in 5e. Yeah. So yeah, you see them up in the skies getting ready to join the battle. All right. There is something, Tarachamedes, in your chest, in your cavity where you store important things, that stirs at the singing and the music of these vengeful spirits. And then they pass to Kavan. So what Kavan does with his lair action is you see the stones, these obelisks that make up the circle, begin to crack and break. All right, and then on that note, we'll go check in on this other guy that needs to hurry it up. All right, Tiernan. The child is going to pass back to you.
Ah, thank you. I can't move, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll just keep throwing.
All right, you going for the leader, or are you going for one of the subordinates?
Too far away, so
Oh,
the lead.
okay.
Amazing.
Bro. Wow. Okay. Here's the complication. You gain another misfortune token. On the bright side, the little girl gets a fortune token.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it doesn't affect me because I already had one.
Well, they stack, so like the more you have, the harder they are to get rid of.
Oh yeah, I was never gonna get rid of it.
Okay. All right. What else you got? All right. You strike her again. She takes 11 points of damage. Ooh. All right. You strike her again for another 11 points of damage. Oh no.
All right. That's
Honey,
it.
don't move. All right. Okay. She is going to steal. She is going to shout to these others and says, I can't stand the sound of that crying brat. Find it. Silence it. And then Restless Guard says, but should we? Alright. And then she is going to approach, dragging her redonkulously large sword behind her, and she's going to do one of them, like, impractical sort of like spinning swings to kind of bring like the full momentum around and try and hit you with it. Alrighty. Here we go. Normal attack.
Hey!
Ooh. She flubs it. Nice. Alright. But she gets an interrupt token for it, so she just gets prizes. Nice. Alright, and then she will continue the swing into a second attack. And that will hit. Here is some damage. Alright. So 14 points of damage. A little bit of that is psychic, or sorry, is radiant. It's radiant. But it should apply, correctly because, yeah, you've already acted.
I don't have apply buttons or anything. Like I just have to right click and hit.
All right. Damn. I thought I might have gotten that working this week. Okay. Restless is gonna move, and then they're gonna move again, and then he shouts, "I found her! She's over here! She's so small!" And then the leader says, "Good! It should only take one arrow." And then he passes to the girl because he's like, "Fuck! I don't want to kill this kid. What the hell? Maybe I'm going too far in this moment. I'm having a moral quandary." The girl looks at, the girl looks at him with blood-stained, mud-streaked face. Her tears cutting a path down either cheek. She's shaking from fear. She's holding her mother. She has no faith that Tiernan can save her. She just buries her faith in the body of her dead mother and sobs. And Vengeful Guard is up. Alright. Vengeful Guard is going to move and dash. He is encumbered because of all of his armor and weapons. I love that. Alright. And that is it for here. Let's head back to the shrine. Alright, the layer action controlled initiative going forward. I'm going to get these banshees rolled in to the initiative. Go. There we go. And we'll set their height at 60. Elevation 60. Alright. Okay. And we'll head into the next round. Alright. They will pass to one of the banshees.
I'll go ahead and use my interrupt.
Ooh, okay. Interrupt to steal. Sounds good.
Alright, so that's gone. I will free action invoke the Boon of the Wraith, I think is what it was called.
Yeah.
So that I can fly back to where I was at.
All right.
Up at. So he'll be at 30 feet, and I guess just back here up of the barrel.
Gotcha.
So get out of the ring. Mistake. I chose poorly.
You hear a purring sound in your mind. The voice of your confidant and partner, and she says, "Oh, are you hurt? I can help you. I can heal you. I can help you through this like I helped you before."
And he will target the guy that was the demon that was his father.
All right.
And we're gonna shoot him twice, probably.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. 28.
Yeah, 28's gonna hit.
For 16.
All right, takes it.
All right, second attack. 18.
That's gonna hit. Give you some damage.
19.
All right, with that second shot, it tears through the shadowy form. It just sort of blinks at you, and then just sort of into like shadow, and you see the silver bullet that was lodged there in the condensed shadow just drop to the stones below with a clink, clink, clink.
I would love to healing surge, but that's an action. I thought I was.
You can bonus action as long as you're level 9. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will do that.
Yep.
And I can spend how many?
I think you spend up to half your total.
Yeah.
All right. So I got 11. We're gonna spend 5.
There you go.
Oh, okay. We'll just keep rolling. That's 1. How do I roll hit die?
Oh, you may also have to go into the settings for the ability, because it kind of changed how things are applying your modifier.
Oh, you're right. That's not right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll just manually roll them.
Yeah.
Let's see.
When in doubt, dice tray.
Yeah.
And remember, you can always hit up enter to speedily re-roll the same thing that you just rolled.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
all right. I think that's 5, 1, 2. Oh, wait, no, that's only 4. All right, one more. Okay, that is everything I can do.
Okay.
So he's still bloodied, but at least
You
he's
control
up.
the initiative.
Bolster is now gone, and I will do what I did last time. Or I'll pass to Archimedes.
Oh, all right. Archimedes, you're up.
Oh boy. Spending action. Yeah, unfortunately that's an action. I'm gonna start trying to clear off as many of these things as possible before making contact. Alright, so Archimedes is gonna fly over to here. Guess he'll leave.
All right.
That one.
Yeah, this guy will try to use his reaction on you. Here we go. I like hitting 5 buttons to attack. It's fun. Alright, so it's gonna miss.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, actually, one might argue. He attacked you when you were leaving this space. I mean, you a big boy.
+2.
That's a +2. I think that is gonna
Alright,
hit.
that
Yeah.
hits.
Alright.
21.
Alright, here's some damage for you. So 29 points of fire damage.
Alright, and you said it
Alright,
should
then you
apply
can
with
continue
my resistance.
your journey.
right?
It should, yep.
Alright, let's see. I don't know if it did.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That's fine. I'll subtract it manually. Actually,
Okay.
screw it, we'll just...
If you want, I have the UI and the buttons for it. I can just be hitting the apply button for this damage for you guys, if that would be easier than you having to right click and chat and all that.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay, I just need to know if I'm doing it, then I need to know that I'm doing it so we don't apply damage twice or whatever.
Nexian Breath came back, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use Illuminating Shadow Breath.
Okay.
So that is going to have some psychic damage, but...
Alright, as you attack this Banshee, I need you to give me a Wisdom or Charisma saving throw to Archimedes.
Alright, use Charisma.
Holy shit. Okay, you feel the sorrow, the outrage, and the protestations of the soul you devoured back at the temple. These are her sisters. These are her people. These are what remain of those who were butchered by Rahadin. How dare you bring them suffering and harm after everything that they felt? But it is but the screams of a prisoner, locked deep inside.
The pain will be momentary. Boom. Breath left. 62
Alright,
points of damage.
they will all try to make their Constitution saves. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Wow, the Banshee got a nat 20 and still failed. Let's see. I don't even know if I'm gonna see what boon she got since she's obliterated. Alright, all 3 of them are deleted.
Shane breathes out a giant collective sigh.
Alright, what else you got?
Alright. Remaining movement just to kind of get a little bit into the thing.
Ooh, I will check to see if Banshee had a death throw. Ooh, it does. Okay. Cold wind, gust out, blah blah. Oh, you're immune to exhaustion, so.
Yep.
Alright, that's fine. Alright.
That's good to know.
But you guys do know that when the Banshees are defeated, they do that death throw where they cause exhaustion on the way out.
Well. bonus action. Bonus action. I'm going to do another Arcana check. This time, I'm trying to figure out just how much of a time limit we have before this forbiddance goes down and shit gets real. Probably should have scripted that.
All right, it's using. Oh, okay. Gonna roll it again. Got it.
Yeah. It doesn't default to being fucking blind anymore.
Okay. You are confident that the layer action is being dedicated to breaking this down. It has gone once. On the third activation, it will dispel the forbiddance.
Okay.
So you have essentially 2 rounds, this round and next round.
Alright. Again, on the network, send it to Daniel. We don't have much time. The forbiddance will go down soon. I will try to contact Tyranid to hurry the hell up. And that's it. I'll pass it to Daniel.
Okay. Daniel, to you.
Daniel, or Sparky, who's in charge, frustrated that these things mock the storm. Flash didn't work, so he's going to try the thunder. Just add sleepy here. I'm not going to put down the template. So it's DC 16 versus pity 5 damage, but it could push him away.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, this creature next to you will attempt a Constitution save. Alright, it gets a nat 1. Causes a consequence. The flow of combat shifts the entire battle. Move all combatants within 20 feet, 5 feet in a random direction. 6, 4, 5, 6. So that's not a big deal. You guys go this way, but then he gets blasted away from you. We'll put him here. Just kind of hug the rail, as it were. And he does take a little bit of damage, but is resistant to the thunder. Alright.
Alright, and do I feel like there's the ceiling on the forbiddance, like what we mentioned before? Stones?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that was 60 feet, so yeah, he's just gonna fly up into the middle of everything. And the part of him that's still Daniel tries to reach Tiernan over the network, over the howling storm in his mind, and pleads him to hurry, if he can hear him at all.
Okay. Do you have any action economy left for that, or is this sort of just you're
No,
pushing through?
No, it's just just over the network. No, he doesn't know if he can hear him or not.
All right. Let's see. Go ahead and give me an intelligence saving throw. Holy shit. Okay. What message would you convey to Tiernan?
Just, we're getting beaten up. The protection of the circle's fading. Please hurry.
All right. Would you like him to hurry? We can go back and give him another round.
Is it the 3 rounds for him?
Yeah, it would it would be him going faster, right? Instead of him going at the end of each of your rounds, he could be going extra rounds during your round to kind of speed things up.
If that's okay with everyone else, otherwise,
I'm fine with that.
Okay. All right. So Tiernan, you receive this plea, this information from your teammate. I know that you're not really under any pressure over here, so what do you do?
Everything's fine here, Daniel. What do you mean?
Vengeful Guard controls the initiative. He's gonna pass to Restless Guard so that Restless Guard can kill this child.
Alright, I'm gonna use my interrupt point.
Alright, using your interrupt point.
You don't have... How tall are these walls next to me?
They're only about 5 feet, yeah.
Okay. I guess my
so like
question
you're at like a
if I'm-
5 foot elevation, and then the walls themselves are 5 feet.
So if I'm right here, am I able to see...
Yeah, you can see that guy.
Okay. So even if I'm not attacking her, it'll still be a disadvantage if I try to attack him. I'm going to move to there and then spend my last hopping down right here.
Ooh,
So-
okay. She will opportunity attack you.
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go. Great sword. Attack.
Oof.
Alright, 26 is gonna hit. Here's some damage for you. A very gentle greatsword, with radiant damage attached. Okay.
All right. And then I will throw at this dude.
Okay. So it's gonna be, looks like a hit for 9, a hit for 8. Alright, he's dead.
Perfect. Bonus action, I'm gonna lotion up.
Alright.
And then I guess I've got one more attack. So I'll throw my last knife at the Revenant.
Alright, it's gonna hit for 10. Okay. She's going to steal. Alright, the Revenant steals. She looks over at you, and per my notes here, this is a cruel soldier, who, the cries and pleads, draw out the worst in this individual. Alright. Looking at you, you can see just her mouth, of her face, the rest covered in her helm. The woman says, you care for this girl. Do not worry. Her fear, her suffering, it will end now. And she takes this 8-foot-long Zweihander or whatever, and she's just gonna bring it down on this, like, 6-year-old girl.
Well,
Maybe. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Alright. As she just, like, fucking berserk manga, like, doesn't just, like, cut through the girl. I mean, it's horrible. It's like a Gallagher watermelon slashed in half. Like, smashed and slashed. Just brutalized. The body is actually stuck on her weapon. As she finishes the swing, the body is sort of tossed up onto the ledge where it slides into this broken pillar. A mangled mess. The girl let out one plaintive, frightened scream as she died. And as she dies, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw against 10d6 psychic damage and a point of exhaustion. No exhaustion and half damage on a success. Alright. DC is 18. Do you...
yeah,
take
I'll
it?
see it gone.
See the cost! Oh my god. Alright. You're moved into a disadvantageous position. I mean, nothing here is disadvantageous for you. It's all bad. But, well, you know, we'll move you over here. And then you would take half the damage and no exhaustion. So here's the 10d6. 45. So you would have that. With that scream, the illusion or the dream or the place where you are fades, and you find yourself in just sort of an infinite void of darkness. Hold on just a sec. In this darkness, you see Kavan's spirit form. He looks at you and he says, these were the monsters that I had to defeat. I witnessed their cruelty, the servants of the Hellborn. I watched my people butchered. I watched my people enslaved. But their metal armor, their steel weapons, their magics, they were too powerful. They say to defeat monsters, one must become a monster. And so I journeyed into the heart of the land. Into the earth I went, seeking ancient magic. Magic the ladies three had long sealed away. Found me, and I embraced it. I wanted the power to chase these intruders from my land, to free Delmore from tyranny. And when my work was done, I vowed to never see it happen again. I declared myself the Blood Lord, the absolute ruler of these lands. But many opposed my decision. Many accused me of becoming that I fought to defeat. Their defiance filled me with rage and madness, and it spread to others who had sworn fealty to me. What you have seen is history, is a testament. Do you understand why I did what I did?
I can understand something without condoning it.
You have one more thing that must be done. And as he says that, you could feel something wet and cold in your hand, and it is a final runestone, absolutely saturated with the blood and gore of that felled child. And as the darkness clears, there's a heady sort of lighting, and you look to the dark sky, and you see a grotesque sort of northern lights display of bone white and blood red, sort of the sickly purple and greens of rotting flesh and intestines. And you see Kavan stand at the base of ancient stairs. He looks over at you, and you could feel your breath turning to mist as it exits your body. You can feel ice forming on your skin, taking your blood and the blood of your enemies and allies, and just forming a thin layer of rime. Back in the real world, a blizzard starts up. I need everybody there to give me Constitution saves against cold. This would also include Tiernan's body. If you have immunity to cold, you do not need to worry about this. If you have resistance to cold, you will have advantage, or extreme cold, you would have advantage on the save. This is a DC 20.
And this is what? Constitution?
Constitution against cold. DC 20. As a sudden flash freeze starts up and the storm above transforms into a blizzard.
Only because I used the boon to give me resistance.
Oh, smart.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that re-roll with extra bonuses shit that fighters can do.
Okay.
As soon as I can find it on my sheet.
This is going to be a hefty 10d8 cold damage.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that -1, -1, -1, -1, -1.
Little soldiers just marching in a line.
Yep.
Each one looks at the camera and says it's doing its part.
Are you doing your part to destroy the Seeker? I am.
Would you like to know more?
Click this link.
Oh, there it is. Never mind. I'm out of those.
Do you need to use a Fanspiration?
I have -7, and I only have a D20 +5. So even if I roll a nat 20, I'm still failing.
Well, no, it's
So like I have to roll a nat 20 and then succeed at a cost in order to not get hit by this.
I've been there.
So no, it's fine. We're not gonna use we're not gonna use a fan smoke for that.
All right, so you're just gonna take it.
I
right.
mean, yeah, nothing I can do.
All
I
right.
used my Indomitable, and they don't come back on short rest; they come back on long rest.
Here is the 50 points of cold damage.
Easy.
You guys mitigate it how you need to.
Is this success half?
It's success half, yep.
Taking up the Orin mindset, where all I need is 1 HP.
I'll roll for Zlati.
Said this was an exhaustion as well.
No, this is not an exhaustion, just straight up cold. Yep.
I thought there was a secondary effect other than the damage.
No, it's just picking up intensity. All right. 15 doesn't make it. So she takes full damage. Okay. I don't think Zlati's got resistance to cold. I don't think it matters too much. Yeah. Okay. So, as you feel this intense cold wash over you, you see 3 figures appear, and you realize that Kavan has been waiting for them, not for you, he turns to face them, and you see that they are forest folk, and you know in your heart that these are the three strongest remaining leaders who oppose Kavan. Like, these are the three that he was unable to defeat and destroy and wipe out. And you sort of get the sense of sort of grim superiority coming off of Kavan as he looks at these three who have a very defeated air about them. And they say to him, please, Kavan, have mercy. There is a new conqueror who has come to these realms. They call him Von Zarovich. He is possessed of a cold, calculating cruelty. A tactician's mind. We make no progress against him, and we know that you suffer as well. When they say that, you can see Kavan's face contort into just this disgust and rage. And the druid continues, we will set aside our grievances. We will work with you to expel this outsider, to return the lands of Delmar to its rightful owners, the ladies three, and we are servants. We are prepared to forgive your crimes. And move forward. History is written in blood. And you, Bloodlord Kavan, you have made your mark on history. Kavan looks at the three of them and says, your weakness disgusts me. You come to me, beaten, desperate, to demand I walk as equal to you. I am the Blood Lord. I am the only one fit to rule these lands. I heard of your desire to meet and thought you finally had found sense. That you would finally put aside your pride and bow to me as you should. But here, I find you in hubris. Your defiance unending. If we were not here, in the shadows of these ancient stones, I would feast on your innards while you still lived. You disgust me. The person in the mask says, please, Bloodlord Kavan, the reason. Von Zarovich is like none we have faced before. He is different than the king of the Hellborn. He is different than the Silver Knights. He only accepts victory. He will destroy us. He will wipe us from the earth and wipe our memory as well. He will seize the ladies three and strangle the life from them. We have seen it. I have seen it. He must be stopped. And Gavon says, your words end now. And in the shadow of this ancient place of peace amongst the forest folk, he just punches a hole in this dude's fucking stomach and just tears out all of his innards. And the dude just dies. As his blood, hot and wet, sprays out into the cold air, there's a hiss of steam. And everywhere that his blood stains these stones, there is a sort of hiss and bubble, as if of acid or tar. The other two step away, afeared. He looks at them, gore coating him up to the bicep, still clutching the man's innards. He pulls them to his lips and begins to eat. And through mouthfuls of gore, he says, "You have my answer. You bow, you serve, or you die." They flee into the night. And you feel the scene shift and change again. But before we can find out what happens, we have to go check in on your allies. Oh, hold on. There we go. So back in the real world, it is really cold. Snow and hail begins to mix with Daniel's co-opted storm up above. And Daniel, you control the initiative. Who do you pass to? Oh, Daniel,
yeah. Sorry, I was just muted. Yeah, that damage would have definitely broken my concentration on the storm.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
But yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll pass to Ismark.
I don't think you should. I think you should pass to someone else.
Okay. It's you, Zalati, or the bad guys.
I can't do anything about the bad guys.
All right.
Okay.
You want to
we'll
pass the layer action, get it out of the way, you know what I'm saying?
No, we'll pass to Zalati first.
Okay. All right. Zalati says, it is so cold. Ismark, I don't know if we're going to make it through this. And Ismark, do you have any encouraging words for him?
He does not. He just growls.
All right, fair enough. She will look for injured targets. Doesn't look like we got any injured ones. They're all the ones that are left are all freshies. So she'll just target this one and take 2 shots with the bow. Here we go. Normal. Nice. Good for you. And normal. Oof. Okay. Critical hit. Nice. Okay. It does resist some of it because these are regular arrows. But it do take a critical effect. Let's see what it is. You're saying that doesn't really do anything because it's not silvered or magical. Sinks in the meat of your leg. He's not immune though. Alright, so yeah. Okay. That is her turn. Sleepy Shadow Demon will steal. Alright, Sleepy Shadow Demon didn't really want to steal because like it's waiting for things to open up. But it will fly over the Forbiddens to engage Daniel. Alright, Daniel, it's going to try and do some psychic damage to you using its touch. Here is the attack. Oh, a 9 is going to miss. Alright, they're going to pass the Eastmark.
Lovely. I don't think anything's in range. He will dodge again.
All right, dodging.
For Tiernan, I guess.
Okay.
And then pass to Banshee.
All right, pass it to a Banshee. Okay. Let's see. Cowardly Banshee is up. Cowardly Banshee is going to check the range on this scream. What do we got here? Only 30 feet. God damn. All right. Let's see. Shane likes ladies. All right. Still sounds funny. You ever make like one really bad decision and like, right? Like, you're like, all my friends have sold their souls. I'm in a terrible place. I think I'm gonna die. And then someone's like, I can help you live through this. And you're like, okay, I can't do any good dead. Let's do it. And then every day since, it's just been a misery. Ugh.
Story of his life.
God damn. All right. Okay. Let's see. Once again, this creature has had its speed wiped. Okay, 40 feet on the Banshees. All right, so she's 60 feet up, so she'll move to here. And then she'll lower to a height of 30. And then I don't think you're within 30 feet of her. Nope, you're 45 feet. Let's see. What about her horrific visage? Oh, there we go. All right. As she floats towards you, as an action, anyone who can see her, which I guess is everyone, if you are also within 60 feet, which would just be... Oh, nice. Eastmark, Zalati, Daniel, and Shane. This is a fear-based effect called Horrifying Visage. So I need you guys to give me a Wisdom saving throw, 13, or become frightened. As her beautiful Dusk Elven features contort into a flesh horror. And we'll just leave it at that. Alright. Zalati not feeling so good with these saves. Alright, Daniel. I mean, you've lived through a lot of horrors. You'll manage. Shane and Zalati. Zalati, it was close. Eastmark, you are frightened. Perhaps in that face, I don't know, what do you see, Eastmark, in that face? Do you see like the face of your mother on her deathbed that you couldn't possibly have seen because she died in childbirth? Do you see the face of your dead sister? Like,
who hasn't Eastmark let down? Let's see.
Fuck.
He
Sorry is
sees.
still alive. He was one of your subjects.
He sees the face of Anna
oh damn.
and how much
Okay.
she intimidated him and bullied him, and she's just laughing.
Oh god. Okay. Alright, that is her turn. She controls initiative. She will pass to the layer action. Those of you in the circle, you see the cracks in these stones grow deeper, and they travel down from top to bottom. You know that one more charge of this, they will shatter, and the forbiddance on this circle will drop, and all of the shadows and darkness above will come down to consume you. All right. Play will pass to unamused Shadow Demon. All right. Well, it can't reach anybody. Oh wait, just Shane Masters over there. Oh my god. All right. Gonna fly over.
Oh no.
All right. It just sort of does that creepy levitate, like I have wings, but I don't actually use them to fly. Horrible, like evil Superman fly, and it just slowly drifts down to you, and it just reaches out gently to touch you, to bring forth your greatest fears, failings, and regrets. So here we go. Attack. Normal. And it misses. Alright. Play passes to Thankful Banshee. Thankful Banshee is going to be proactive. She's going to move above the aura. Oh, actually 40 feet? And then she'd be... she has to be 60 feet up, though. So she's going to move and dash. And so she'll be right there. So she's going to be ready to pounce when all the shit goes down. As she controls initiative going into the next round, we will go back and check on the Seeker, the Traveler. Alright.
Might be a good time to wrap this up.
Oh, you saying that? No, we're not at time. We got time. Oh, but you mean in here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, bro, I'm trying. All right. So Kavan leaves, dragging his trophy behind him by its entrails. And the scene sort of fades. All right, Tiernan. You can feel, with your connection to the Fanes and the land, the sorrow of what has transpired here. You could just... I think, kind of see and feel like parallels here of repeated themes, of repeated history, of desperate people driven to do desperate things. One bad day, one bad decision leading to a spiral that just gets out of control. You find yourself alone here for but a few moments. Do you use them for anything?
I wanna go up these stairs.
Okay.
These ancient steps.
All right.
But I can't because there's a wall in the way.
Yeah. I'll just give you a max height for the stones, I guess. Here, I can move you manually. There you go. So as you start moving up the stones, they are slick with ice, and you are too weak, honestly, to make the climb. But as you do, you can sort of feel the stones clinging to you as you cling to them. You can feel inside the stones, inside the earth, 3 separate heartbeats that desperately try to beat as one. And the rhythm and the pace of them, they are feared. They're afraid of what is happening. They're afraid of what will happen. And you see, appearing in the shadows down below, the 2 survivors of that meeting with Kavan. And you see that they are motioning hesitantly and fearfully to someone. And then you see them materialize. An elf. The elf has a cruel look about him, and the bearing of nobility, but also of servitude. And you see behind him riding on a horse is Strahd von Zarovich. All right. And then this druid says, Lord von Zarovich, thank you for agreeing to meet us here. And Strahd nods to them. I represent one of the remaining tribes of the area. We have a common enemy. When he says that, Tiernan, with your Peter tingle, you see the faintest hint of a smile on Strahd von Zarovich's face. And you see Rahadin's eyes kind of constantly looking around for an ambush, for a betrayal, for a primitive, native, savage guerrilla warfare kind of thing. You swear for just a second that he sees you, that you lock eyes. But it's impossible, because this is all just a memory.
Do I hear the screaming that I associate with Rahadin?
No, that has not happened yet. Both of the men look much younger. Like, much younger. Like, this is Strahd in, like, his 30s, and this is, like, Rahadin in his, I don't know, Orlando Bloom in the first time he was Legolas, kind of thing. Like, yeah. Strahd says, you speak of the Blood Lord, an amusing title for a savage. I find it interesting that when faced with a superior enemy, you still continue to squabble amongst yourselves. In my experience as a conqueror, one of the things that always brought me joy was knowing that my presence allowed people to put aside their petty grievances, their differences, their hatreds, and unite together one last time. I will confess, I was confused and a bit hurt. Do you not feel I am an adversary worthy of unification? And then the lady druid stammers and says, "It is not that at all. It is Kavan, the Blood Lord. He is a madman. He would sooner see these lands soaked with the blood of all who live within or without than ever surrender." And then the other druid says, "And what's more, he fears you. He fears you, and he hides. But we can help you. We will help you. If you can promise us religious freedom and the retention of our ancient sites of power, places dear to us and our people." such as Yesterhill, and the circles stone. Strahd looks thoughtful. He looks to Rahadin, and Rahadin kind of gives him like a little nod. And then Strahd says, I understand that there are others who live here. In order of night, a small community of elves. Can you speak for them? Do you speak for them? Nervously, they kind of huddle together, and the man says, in truth, we do not, but they are outsiders. They have no say. We are the people of these lands, the children of the Fanes, the forest folk. The elves came here of their own will, and they have been good neighbors, but no, I do not speak for them. The Knights of Silver, they brought a darkness to our lands, disguised as light. We can feel the evils they have brought here, seeping into the land. Rahadin sort of rolls his eyes because, yeah, okay, sure thing, caveman, got it. Oogie boogie, scary knights showed up. They brought some evil magic or whatever. Strahd looks thoughtful, and he says, I would know more of these silver knights. I have had a few skirmishes with them. They are quite powerful. My scouts tell me they serve a dragon. It has been long since I faced a dragon in battle. But that is a discussion for another time. I am a servant of the Morning Lord, though not as devout as my brother. I know that he preaches freedom. I would not force his belief upon you, but you will be given the opportunity to learn of them, that you might make your own choice. As far as your ancient sites, it would be folly for me to defile them and raise the wrath of your ancestor spirit. I agree to your terms. You can see them shaking with relief, fear, and with your Peter Tingle, regret. There was a part of them that hoped he would just kill them then and there. But now they must proceed. Then let us make it known to all the free folk of the forest, that the Savior has come. One who will free us from this nightmare, who will end the Blood Lord's tyranny. We have a ritual we could perform that would carry great weight with the tribes. It is binding to these lands. Show all that you would be their protector. Rahadin looks to Strahd and says, my lord, this is suspicious. Their fealty is one thing, but to engage in their crude customs, to allow them to cast a ritual upon you feels wrong. I have a bad sense about it, my lord. Strahd looks down at Rahadin and says, your counsel is noted. And you see him look directly at you, Tiernan, Strahd von Zarovich. But you realize that he's just looking at the stones. And he says, there is something in this land that calls to me. This is the end for me, Rahadin. When I am done conquering these lands, I will not move on. They will be mine. Forever. These will be the lands of von Zarovich. He turns to the druids and says, ready your processionals. I will partake. I will be the champion of this land for you. For I love this land. It calls to me. The answer. Kieran, you see them fade. And then you feel the presence of Kavan behind you. But before we could find out what he says, let's go back and see how your friends are doing. All right. So the baddies control initiative going into the next round. I think we all know what the baddies want to do. They're going to pass the layer action and destroy the forbidden spell.
Here comes a
So that's a groan right there.
Don't like that at all.
All right, fine. I mean, you do the recap, you get the recap inspiration. All right. Dracomedes, Grave Worm. You sense what is coming. The forbidden spell will be destroyed, and Mother Night will pour down her hatred upon you and your ally. You can actually sense in the air that something foul is brewing. Something familiar. Mother Night has called upon one of the prisoners of the Amber Temple, a being that represents oblivion, the final and eternal darkness. Norgana, the finger of oblivion, gathers to attack.
Oh shit.
You did make it a point to learn about your inmates, your fellow inmates, so you would have advantage to any recall knowledge against Norganus, the Finger of Oblivion.
Oh yeah. I will throw out an Arcana check. Oh, whoops, that's supposed to be.
Okay.
Damn it.
Secret!
Alright, that. Yeah, okay.
I know, three or 4 years of having it always be secret, and now we have to hit the button. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Alright, you know about Norganus, the Finger of Oblivion. He's a bad dude. You're undead, he's undead, that's cool. But you actually stand for something important. The acquisition of knowledge and secrets. The domination of those less intelligent than you, less capable than you. Important stuff. Norganus only cares about dissolution and entropy. It is a being that revels in the inevitable decay of all things, including you. It was once a shadow, but its undeath cycle was so incredible, prolific and terrible that it continued to evolve undeath after undeath. It is represented by a necrotic ooze, blurring the lines between life and death, solid and liquid. Norgana seeks to unravel the fabric of existence, turning structure into chaos and life into unlife. You may ask 2 mechanical questions about Norganus, the Finger of Oblivion.
Oh boy. What are weaknesses and resistances wrapped into the same thing, or are they separate?
Yeah, weakness is one thing, resistance is another thing, immunities is another thing.
Okay, so they're all separate. All right. What resistances and what immunities does he have?
Woo! All right, this boy is resistant to cold, fire, lightning, and thunder. He is immune, or it is immune to acid, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons, necrotic, poison, as well as charmed, exhaustion, incapacitate, stunned, and poison statuses.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, fuck the network.
And I'll throw in there under resistances. It also has magic resistance.
Okay. All right. Well, fuck the network. I think out loud he's just gonna roar out, "Norganus is coming. Get ready."
All right. It means nothing to anyone but you. But yes, you bellow it.
the people who have passengers, it means something too.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Shane, you feel your passenger shudder with revulsion and fear because Norganus would also like to see the end of hell, the rot of the fiends, entropy, oblivion. No one is safe. And then Zrinhala, you are all about destruction. You are all about devastation. But you know, you like to be able to see your work. You know what I mean? Like if Norganus had his way, there would be nothing. Not even you. And that's the worst thing you could possibly imagine. A world without Zrinhala? Oh my god. All right. What else you got?
Alright, that was, I guess, bonus action for recall knowledge or whatever. Alright, Limiting Breath did not come back, so he's going to fly this way.
Okay.
He does have Nixian Breath. Yes, those two. Going through the Banshee and going through.
I'm assuming you're at like height 60s, so you don't take 5d10 radiant
Yep.
on your tushy. Okay.
Yep. 70.2 points of radiant.
Good God. All right. So Daniel, a laser beam that would have wiped you from existence shoots right past you. All right. Both of those creatures fail, and they are extinguished. The Banshee's death cries would not affect you and Daniel because it's standard exhaustion. All right.
Yeah, I did say this turn I was going to try and contact Tiernan. I guess he'll look to Daniel and be like, "Can you reach Tiernan?" Not knowing that you already have.
Oh, okay. Do you pass to Daniel then?
Yeah.
Okay. Daniel. You can see the shadows pooling and collecting, taking a vaguely humanoid form of massive size. You know that he is coming, and that you would take him if you had to. Yeah.
That's good to know. Bonus action healing surge.
Okay.
We'll just just juice a little bit there.
But then again, you also have a good fly speed. You could just leave. I mean, there's that. You're not sure what's taking Tiernan so long. He didn't get back to you the last time you contacted him. But you do
Yeah,
feel like you did contact him, but he was unable to reply, or I don't know. You don't know what he's up to in there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Zernhala's not on the line, but Daniel, he's like in the phone in a closet trying to dial 911.
Right.
But yeah, he's gonna. Oh heck. He's gonna. Oh, they don't do like. Man, they're all resistant or immune to lightning. That sucks for him.
Well, there were some banshees. I don't know where all the
Mhm.
banshees went. I don't think the banshees. You know whether or
yeah.
not they have resistances to that or immunities.
Mhm.
But generally, in 5e, ghosts and ghostly creatures have energy resistance.
Yep, no, fair enough. If he's gonna move a little closer and lob a psychic attack at this little guy.
All right.
We're gonna do that. No sneak attack. It's not gonna do a whole lot, but it's better than nothing.
Okay.
So. Alright. 11's not gonna hit, but he is going to lob a. Where is it? Yeah, he's gonna spend a psychic die homing strike, so he's going to add 11 plus 10 so 21.
All right, that will hit. Neat.
Yep, 21 for 6. Second attack, same deal. 17 for 15. That's not right.
I think it was just another attack roll. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, so just for 7.
Okay. All right. The creature takes the damage, and she turns hateful eyes upon you.
Alright, where? I mean, Zernal's not afraid, but he's got to keep Daniel safe, so he's just gonna rest his
Alright.
movement. Just
Sure.
reconnoiter with
behind your
The large
semi truck
Strahd
friend. Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
we're
that's
stronger. Yeah.
Apes together
we're-
strong. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else from Daniel?
Nope, that's it. I assume she's going to steal.
She will steal. Let's see. All right. Let's see. We do got that Shane Master.
I didn't hit you, lady.
That's true. All right. He's so far. She only has a 40-foot speed. All right. What she'll do then is she'll move to the center. There we go. She'll take a dodge action. I don't know how much that'll help, but she will take a dodge action, and then controlling initiative, she will pass to the layer action. Going once, going twice. I mean, it's gonna happen eventually, guys.
Sorry, guys. I don't have my interrupt.
All right. As she passes the layer action, the stones crack and break, splitting open, and as they do, those of you of more evil origins, you feel the pressure ease a bit as the forbidden is broken. Yet, Shane, even though you are an evil creature, you do feel the regret of such good magic being destroyed. As you know, you kind of in between worlds right now, wanting to be more than you are, but stuck with your decision. All right. As it shatters, you can see the shadows that have been building rush in, and the layer action is going to pass to Norganus, the Finger of Oblivion. You see the shadows form. And this creature gets its paragon actions. All 4 of them. Alright. You miss your paragon actions, Strachomedes, but hanging out with strong people, I mean, kind of draining, you know what I'm saying? If you were doing this on your own with like minions or something, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Good old
As
days.
as the creature forms, it looks around at its surroundings, and you get the sense, former Amber Temple prisoners, that this creature is sort of overwhelmed by this temporary freedom that it has been granted. Immediately, without as a free action, it turns on its entropic aura. So here we go. Token ring. In the course of this campaign, I think this is like the I don't know, the 14th mod I've had to use for auras. Incredible. All right, let's see. It is a very small aura though, so that's good. All right. Good. And save. Let's see. Entropic aura. Yeah, show it. Turn it on. Everyone wants to see it. Oh, absolutely killing me. I wonder if there's a way I'm supposed to turn it on now. Oh well. Alright, I'll just drag out. I guess it broke in the latest update. I will drag out a template for it. And just move the template around with him. Alright, so it's gotta go out 15 feet from him, so there we go. Alright, you get the sense that this entropic aura does the following. Each creature that is not a construct or undead that ends its turn within 15 feet takes 4d6 necrotic, no save. Alright. Let's see. And then the creature is going to... since there's no one around to stop him... let's see... Ooh. Wow. What a dick move to start. Yeah. Alright. Trachomedes. He looks at you, and he just aims his signature finger at you. And he begins to cast a spell.
Counter spell. Oh, wait.
Alright. Let's
I've
see.
been neutered.
But you should do okay on this. Alright, go ahead and give me a DC 23 intelligence check.
Wait, intelligence check or save?
This is, sorry, save. Yeah, intelligence save.
Oh, DC 23. Wow, that's high. I will turn the DM and well. You know what? I'll hold it for a reroll. Okay. I'll try and go for a reroll.
Holy shit.
Whew.
Wow. Alright. So shadows form and begin to climb your body and your bones like oil spreading across every surface. Just as it is about to wink out your eyelights, completely consume you, you dig deep, and there is sort of this inner radiance that you've sort of mastered in your desire to sort of not so much defy undeath, but sort of subvert people's expectations of when they go to fight you. That like, oh, he's undead, he's not gonna like radiant damage. You burn away the oil, and you realize that he was about to essentially trap you in a portion of himself. Something similar to like the maze spell. All right, that is its turn.
The eye lights start to dim, but then they flare up, and he just roars out, "I will not be denied."
All right, the creature is going to pass to Eastmark the Forgotten.
What exactly am I afraid of again?
You were afraid of this creature. She is the source of your fear.
Cool.
Yeah. But I think the fear that we're using shouldn't stop you from living your life.
It won't.
Yeah.
I'm debating on if I want to move, though. I do not, because I'm kind of dogged by this thing. I gotta get rid of the spear. He will continue with the dodging for now.
Okay.
And bolster, jeez. Zalati, I guess.
All right.
And so we got a Shadow Demon left and Shane. Is that correct?
It looks like it. Yeah. Shadow Demon, Zalati, and Shane.
How you doing, Shane? That thing's gonna mess you up. But it's
Yeah.
also
I would maybe let him go first.
Yep. That's a Shadow Demon.
Yeah, I still have resistance technically till the end of my turn.
All right, you pass to the Shadow Demon. The Shadow Demon's okay with continuing to fight you. You're fine.
Yeah.
The big boss is here. It shouldn't be an issue. All right, as you pass, but before the Shadow can go, Norganis, the Finger of Oblivion, is going to go ahead and use a Paragon action. Let's see. They are going to use their Paragon action to summon puddings. Alright. So here we go. One pudding. Alright, so you can see shadows coalesce and form into a mass of writhing shadows that roll into initiative. Alright, Shane. This creature is going to attack. Here we
Okay.
go. Claw. There we go. Normal. Ooh, 20.
What type of damage did he do to me last time?
Psychic. This is psychic damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't resist that. But I am going to do, what's it called? Skin of my teeth.
Alright, good call. Good call. Alright.
That will spend a wrist die, so I got 3 left.
Alright, you need a 4 or higher, right?
So yes, correct. And they are, I think, D10s now. Let me look. D10s now, yeah. Okay, yes. So that attack misses.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Alright, as it reaches out to touch you, you sort of lean out of the way without falling off the platform that you're on. And the creature just continues to lock eyes with you, staring at you with almost sort of a loving, maternal look.
Don't like that.
All right. It controls the initiative. It's going to pass to this here pudding. All right. As it goes to pass to the pudding, Norganis, the Finger of Oblivion, will go ahead and use a legendary action to summon another pudding. Or maybe more. We'll see. God damn it. All right. Just one pudding. Wah. All right. Let's see. When you could get 3 puddings, but you only get 1 pudding, feels bad. Feels bad. All right. There we go. The pudding is going to target Eastmark. Yeah. I guess I should ask, Eastmark, are you are RP wise, protecting Tiernan's body. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then yeah, the creature is just going to react to your movements and that kind of thing. It doesn't have the intelligence of these other foes that are like, we have to kill Tiernan. They're just like, I'm here to wreck. All right, pseudopod. Guarantee this is not going to work. But let's see. Turn on edit. Go to pseudopod. Go to activities. Yep, it's not even an attack. Fucking love it. All right, create. Go to. What else do we need about pseudopod? All right, description. All right, 4d8 acid. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Having to set each and every one of these attacks up. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right, 1d6. Oh. Okay. Beautiful. All right, and then there's another place where we can add more damage, I think. All right. I may just have to roll dice on this. This is so convoluted. So many menus. All right. Let's see. Yeah, sorry, Mark. I'm gonna crap out and just roll them manually. All right. So here's your attack roll. Oof, it misses anyways. Fantastic. All right. It controls initiative. It's gonna pass to the other hungry black pudding. As it does, Dorganus, the Finger of Oblivion. Really needs to get rid of this dragon. You're a real pain in the ass, you know that?
Boon for that nat 20. For the
your boon for the 20. Yeah. All right. Magic item or class feature. Oh, or breath weapon, I guess. Recharges.
breath weapon.
Right? All right. Let's see. Entropic Touch to finish off Tiernan. Oh, that could work. Yeah, Tiernan. With its long, sinuous arms, it's going to reach out and try and touch you with its Entropic Touch. So, let's see. Alright, cool. This is not within 5 feet, though, so this won't be like an instant kill move, which is good. I'm just going to roll dice off the description. It's a plus 14 to hit. Let's see. Okay, so that's definitely going to hit. So that you need to do a DC 22 Constitution save or gain 1 level of exhaustion. You also take 2d8 plus 7 necrotic damage. All right, make the save. Nice stuff.
Is that still full or is that half?
No, it's full damage from his attack,
don't get the, that's fine.
but you don't get the exhaustion. Yep. So it's 16 points of necrotic damage. All right, Hungry Black Pudding is up. It's going to attack Zulati with its pseudopod, which is at a plus 5. It's going to miss. All right. With that out of the way, it'll pass to, let's see. Shane.
No, it must hurt. There's only good guys left.
I know. Cry. All right, Shane, to you.
Okay, I will use a maneuver point to do point blank shot. Give me so no range penalties for 2 rounds, basically.
Nice.
And I am running out of those points. So I will shoot at. This is gonna sound wrong when I say my mother.
They come back on a short rest.
Oh, do they? Oh, sweet. So then I would have only used 1 of those. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So, shooting demon mom. Here we go. 16.
Yep. Gonna hit. Give me some damage.
Okay. 16. And second attack. 24.
That's gonna hit.
And some more damage. 25.
Very nice. All right. The creature is beyond bloodied, but still going.
Does he have I forget last time he did something, right?
He just unlocks an ability to cast darkness. That's all.
Oh, okay. Then I will pass to Zaloti.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, and my boon is now gone. Boop.
Okay. As you pass to her, let's see. Yeah, this dude will just summon. He can only have 3 puddings at once, so he'll spend his last one to summon another pudding. We'll put it right here. Okay. All right, so she's up. Tiernan's down. She's going to target this black pudding. Ooh, she would like to attack 2 black puddings with cleave, but that would mean leaving this part of Tiernan. No, let's just go for this. All right. She's not going to be reckless because it's getting pretty bad out here. So she's going to do Vicious Spear. These rolls for her. It's not the luckiest companion you guys have picked up. That's for sure. 13 is going to hit. And then 1 is going to cause a consequence. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Alright, the creature, having taken piercing damage, takes normal damage and nothing crazy happens. Alright. It's actually a little bit more than that because of the rage. Okay, with that, the final pudding is going to go. It's going to target Eastmark. And then Eastmark Pseudopod is at a +5. And that's going to miss. Alright. With that, this round ends. We'll go back into the dream and see what's happening with Tiernan.
Sorry, quick question.
Whoa, what's
One
up?
of the resistances for Argonis was psychic included?
It was not.
Okay. Then I am going to recharge the ability.
Alright, so we head back in to these frozen stones. Alright, Kavan appears behind you. And he says, tell me, traveler, seeker, tell me what you have learned. Show me that you have gained the wisdom that is needed to finish walking your path.
Absolutely. Give me just 1 second. I'm feeling a little rough. Can I heal myself in the dream?
I mean,
So-
yeah, I don't see why not. I
Okay,
mean,
we short rested, so I can do it again.
yeah, okay.
So what is that? 1d4 plus 4 plus hit die, or 1d6 plus 4.
Okay, so this is 100% a role play situation. Like, you can just rely on a check to do it, but you can also just present to Kavan your takeaway from the history that you've been shown. And if it hits right, if it hits right, well, we'll see what happens.
What I've learned is that I need to do what you couldn't. I need to accept allies. I need to forge a new path. I need to not fall into the trap of repeating what has come before. I need to be better than before. And that no one should have this power to hold the land in check and direct it where they will. The people and the land need to be free to make their own way forward. They don't need another tyrant.
What do you intend to do when I release you from this vision? When you return to your battered and dying body, what will you do next in service of the land?
I'll finish the ritual, unbind the last stone, and then we seek to remove the threat of the land's current tyrant. After that, I don't know. I want to help everyone rebuild, recover.
There is nothing more I can show you. There's nothing more I can do for you. Our spirits were forced into service by Zorvit and his necromancy. Even now, we aid Mother Night in your destruction. Know this. Here, in the hidden truth of my soul, I am sorry. And he fades, and then you wake up in your body. And it's honestly not a great time.
Welcome back. It's hell.
All right.
I use my movement to stand up. I don't know if I think I'm wrong.
Sure, yeah. You can use the rest of your action economy to stand up. That's fine. All right, as you stand up, you feel the stone that you were clutching in your slumber shatter. And you know that the ritual is complete. As the stone shatters, there is a tremendous vibration in the stones of the earth, and you can see the stones of the circle begin to clatter and shake. They're broken pieces, sort of nudging towards each other. All right. Zalati controls initiative going to the next round. Who wants it? Anybody?
I mean,
Any volunteers? Yeah. All right.
Try to
Shane
finish off this guy. Okay, please let me kill this guy. I will fire one shot into him first. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. So for 12 damage. I take it he's still around.
He is still around.
Okay. We'll do another shot, and if it hits, I'm gonna do the heavy shot thing. What is it? I'll do a double shot, so I add an extra D10 if it hits.
All right.
Damage. So what? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. Let me delete that. Okay, next attack. Okay. So this will just add an extra D10.
All right.
All right, so 20 plus
20 damage is more than enough. The creature's body just sort of fades to mist.
Oh, good. Okay. So that did not have to add that damage then. That's good. Bonus action. I'm going to call out the halberd because I finally have a free bonus action.
All right.
So I'll bring that bad Johnny out. I will move like 30 feet, which basically just means I'm going to clamber down. So Shane will climb down back to 0, and the halberd will stay at 30 feet and climb up 1, so I can basically attack her.
Okay.
And let's see. Let me select Shane. For normal. 14 to hit.
14 is gonna hit.
Whew. Okay, and this is magical slashing. 15.
All right. She takes the 15. She is bloodied. Upon being... Oh, she is dodging. Shit. We don't have the animations for it, so I didn't see it zoomed out. Give me a second. Yeah, give me a second attack. Yep. But I mean, 14 hits should be fine.
Oh,
Oof.
yikes.
Oof. All right. Believe it or not, a 12 also hits.
Okay.
I mean, Banshee's... it's 5e. I don't know. I don't know what the decision was to make them have 12 armor points. All right. Give me some damage.
Oh, it was...
Oh, you already did.
15.
Okay. Let's see. Does anything happen as a result of that? Just a frailty. Their speed is reduced by 10. All right. She's definitely gonna steal though. Yeah. All right. Here comes the Banshee. Let's see. 30 foot, huh? Okay. How do we hit as many people as possible? Let's see. 30 feet. We want to make sure we keep Shane in there. He's very important. Yeah, that seems right. Okay. So she'll move there and float down to an appropriate height to drop this sick whale on everybody. This is a mournful whale. Everybody has to do a Constitution saving throw. Psychic damage on a success. On a failure, you drop to 0 hit points and begin dying.
Jeez.
Fuck.
Yep. Those are balanced creatures.
Yeah.
Why are
For the
they
level that you face them, yeah, it's crazy. They're like, hey, whoa, maybe we should give her AC 12 since she has an instant kill attack.
What
And they're
is
like,
she?
yeah,
CR1,
that'll
CR2?
balance it out. No, they're a CR4 creature.
Oh, they are 4. Oh.
But, yeah. But almost always they're thrown as like a boss
level,
monster against like level 2 parties or something.
Yeah.
What save is this?
This is a Constitution save.
We have 8 fans moves. This is
a
probably
good
a very
good one to
important
pass.
one
This
if
is a
you
good
guys
I
want to
might
start
need
using.
it. Yeah, I had disadvantage on saving or death saves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we can use Fanciful after reroll, right? For a reroll?
Yeah, for a
Okay.
reroll, yep.
All right.
Let the wine flow.
What do we need? More than that?
No, actually, that is going to be enough.
Okay.
Yep. All right, I'll roll for Zalati.
Oh, we just got her, Crash. Come on.
Hey, man. There we go. As she hears the scream, her eyes roll back into her head, blood gushes from her nose, mouth, and ears as she crumples. Alright. Let's see. Alright, looks like everybody else made it. What about Tarachimedes? Tarachimedes rolled, right?
60 feet up.
Oh, you're 60 feet up. Okay, so you're out of the 30-foot range. Got it. And Daniel, you're out of harm's way as well. Okay, cool. That is her turn. I guess technically Zalali didn't take any damage. She just had her hit points reduced to 0, which is feels like a very Pathfinder kid thing to say.
Did you say they also
no,
does psychic
that's
damage if you succeed?
Oh, if you succeed, you're right. Yeah. So on a success, you would take 3d8 psychic damage. Again, a balanced low-level monster. So everyone who did pass takes 14. All right. Technically, these black puddings, I think, are supposed to roll. Are they? Let me see. They have. Let me check. Hold on. Whale.
Goddess after all.
Oh, no. Actually, Tarachimedes, it doesn't affect you because you're undead. So it wouldn't affect these shadow puddings either. Okay. Alright. Okay, so then Shane takes damage. Tiernan, you take 3D.
Yeah.
Alright, and technically you didn't actually... Oh, you're not in the initiative yet. Okay. I guess you did act in a turn, but okay. Alright, so then she technically controls the initiative. She's gonna pass back to Norganis, the Finger of Oblivion.
Took damage with the steel.
The problem is Lottie didn't take damage, she just had her HP reduced.
Tiernan
took damage.
Yes, I can.
But Shane already went, and oh, Eastmark. Eastmark, do you want to steal?
Yeah.
Alright, Eastmark, what are you gonna do?
Eastmark's not that smart.
Okay.
He attacks a pudding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair, unless he's encountered them before. There's absolutely no way he'd know.
Oh man, with an unarmed strike too, buddy. Okay. Alright, they got this corrosive form. So you right away take acid damage. 5. Let's see. But you did hit, so give me some damage.
At least he didn't try to grapple it.
Right?
Okay, I gotta roll dice for this one. So he does d6 plus d10 plus d5.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. So this is against which one? Straight up black pudding?
The one to his west, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll give this guy a little yellow dot because they're now a proud father. As you slash it, it splits into a second pudding.
Okay, we won't do that again.
Okay.
And bonus action.
I do have to share the HP between them, so it takes 17 initially. Alright. That leaves him with that much. Okay.
What you got, buddy? What you got? All this offense. He will turn his up, which is good. He's gonna stay right there. He'll bolster Tiernan,
Okay.
and then he will pass to, I guess the pudding could steal.
Yeah, sure. The pudding will steal.
Y'all cool with me using a fan
I'm
spell?
in a different initiative now. Do I get my interrupt point back?
Nah, because like it's still kind of the same encounter. You were just on a different part of the encounter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. All right, but you're at what?
How do I get rid of the sphere?
Oh, let's see. With the source of the fear gone, yeah. Here, I'll delete it. Boop. There you go. All right, Trackame is gonna steal.
Both me using a fan spell.
Oh,
Use it, brother.
All right.
All right, I'll grab fan spell. I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm going to reposition myself here.
Okay.
Definitely going to be dropping down to 10 feet, respectable wild dragon boss free level. Is this recharged? If not, alright, that's cool. The other one was given to me, so we're going to.
All right. As you breathe out your illuminating breath, it's going to target. Ooh, this guy taking geometry classes at night just to play this this dragon. I'm thinking these are some great breath weapon templates. All right, here we go. Some con saves. Oh wow, they all failed. Did they all fail? I don't see the big man. Did he?
Only the looks like the puddings and the banshee have rolled so far.
Okay, and then this should roll. Here we go. Con save. Okay, I will roll off his sheet then. It is not letting me. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, Nerganis makes it. Got it.
All right.
All right.
It's 74 damage total. Oh wow, that was really good second. 29 radiant, 45 psychic damage.
Let's see. All right, that will destroy all 3 puddings, and the cowardly banshee. All right. As the banshee is destroyed, let me check the distance of her death throw. Man. 10 feet, so I don't think anybody would be affected by that. And then when the puddings die, their death throw is 5-foot acid explosion. But it is reflex based. But there were 1, 2, 3 of them. Okay, so the Lottie would be hit by 2 and have 2 failed death saves.
Oh, she gets death saves?
Right? Didn't we give her those before? I thought she fell down before to fight.
No, I don't remember.
Oh. And then let's see. So Tiernan, I'm gonna need 3 from you, it looks like. And then Eastmark, I'm gonna need 2 from you. These are reflex saves.
Which I'm assuming means dexterity.
Yes, sorry. Dexterity saves. My brain opting for the these are only a DC 13. Okay, so there's a success, a success fail. Okay. Tiernan, I need 2 more. Yeah, the black pudding is so broken. I can't even like preview this ability. All right, hold on. I have to go into edit mode just to access stuff. All right, it's 4d8 acid. Okay, so this is going to be the first one, which is to say the one that Eastmark, you did not pass this one, and Tiernan, you barely passed this one. Okay, that much acid damage, 19. Then the second one that Eastmark did make the check on, and he got a boon.
Half on a success or saber side?
Wait, what?
Is this half damage on a success, or do
yeah,
I...
it's half damage on a success. Yep. Alright, Eastmark, you find a green coat with numerous pockets, each with a separate piece of a mustache trimming kit inside.
Hell yeah.
Congrats.
How fortuitous.
Yeah. Why, were you gonna shave your mustache? Were you thinking about it? And just keep the beard? I hate that look. I hate that look.
Yeah.
Alright. So here comes the damage from the second one. So 10 acid damage. This one would be full damage to Tiernan, half damage to Eastmark, and then finally this last one is for Tiernan and it's half damage. So 13 acid damage. All right, and then Norganis, the Finger of Oblivion, would take half of that radiant damage, which is a significant chunk of damage. I'll throw up the boss bar for him. There we go. It took a while to load all them hit points, I guess. And then he's going to take half the damage. Ooh, that's a pretty big chunk. All right. As he takes that damage, you have anything else in your turn?
Archimedes uses the rest of his fly speed to engage.
Damn, and you're immune to necrotic damage?
Not right now, no. I'm just resistant.
Okay. All right, then you will take a little bit of necrotic damage as you come up into his territory. Here you go. So just 16.
Okay. Me for right now.
All right. Play ends with Norganis trying to steal into his turn and get back Paragons. Will use his huge nuke now that everyone is close enough. Alright.
Not everybody. Look at how far away Daniel is.
Well, I mean, we all love Daniel, though. Alright. So that is where we will stop for the week. Oof. Okay. Alright.
This is fine.
With the third, with the third stone, shattered, you have successfully de-leveled Strahd.
Level up.
So not only is he just a normal level 20 lore bard, or sorry, level 20 valor bard / master vampire, he's also in a coma for the next 58-ish hours. So good stuff. Now you just gotta get through this resistance from Mother Night, quickly regroup, pop into the castle, kill Strahd, boom, end of the campaign. Sounds good.
He still has a heart. Gotta stop that first. That's his last line of defense.
all of his
I guess
brides.
the second last. His last would be his whatever.
I gotta go get hell of a massage present before we go anywhere.
You got to get the deepest of tissues, my dude.
So I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Great. So we've discussed before. You know, we're nearing the end. There's no like timer where you have to end. Other than me feeling bad that I've told you how long the campaign's gonna be, and it's going a little bit over that time. But I think you guys are in a point where it's all coming to a head. It's all sort of coming together. So, yeah, really, this is it. So, I don't anticipate there being like a last session that we won't see coming. But with all the time and energy you invested in this campaign, I don't want to do a final session without everybody here. So as we enter the holidays and move through the holidays, you know, just communicate if you know you're going to be available or not available. We will definitely continue to play, even if we're down one person, maybe two people, depending on what you're doing. But if it seems like this is the end, I don't want to run the final session without everybody present. Whew. Okay. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Sunday and the rest of their week. We'll continue this next Sunday. Anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
Is like doing the last of these rituals milestone enough that where we'll have to have a minor boon picked out for after this encounter's over?
Oh, let me see. I do believe it's a major milestone for breaking the bindings of the land. So yeah, you would be able to cash in for that.
Okay. Just so that we can, in the meantime, have one in mind if we don't already.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right.
We were playing Lancer this week, but we're going to be taking a break because of Thanksgiving. But we'll be resuming that in December. So it's currently being played. I don't know if there's any other games that have been kind of put on the server.
I think Dom's doing a one shot for his Monster Hunter or Pathfinder stuff. I don't know if he's posted that up or not. I think he did.
That
but-
maybe for next year. I can't remember.
Oh, it might. Yeah, it might not be until the new year, actually.
Yeah, I think he's still working on some design stuff.
Okay.
He said the listing be up today, and he might run more than one.
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
The D&D one was so fun. Like,
yeah.
so I can't even, like, this one's going to be amazing.
I think
Not
it's a great system for what he's trying to do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's going to be so good.
Yeah,
All right.
I've started running games in the Alien RPG, so once Daybreak's
Ooh.
over, I will offer one up.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Probably on Sundays.
Nice. In case they want to continue that dread horror facing impossibly difficult odds. I'm assuming they're not playing as the aliens, right? They're playing as the people. Is that?
Oh yeah, they're playing as people. It uses the same
Okay.
system. Oh yeah, and it uses the same system. Oh yeah, and it uses the same system as Tales from the Loop. So there might be a few people who
that one's
mechanically
good. I
know it.
like that one.
Okay. Oh man, that's pretty.
Yeah.
I'd be punishing as hell with aliens. Oh my god. That's
Oh,
what
it
that.
is.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Great. Oh, also, it might be the last episode of Mythic tonight. You know, it's just a game of running for 3.5 years, so it could be the last session tonight. So if you're curious about that, want to tune in for some end game energy, you're welcome to do so. All right. I'm gonna grab some lunch, and I hope everybody enjoys their day. And I'll see you next time.
Thanks for running. And thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.